Hello everyone, welcome back to playing Minecraft Infdev all the way to release 1.8.9. Today we are updating to a very special update. It is alpha version 1.0.11, also known as Secret Friday 6. The 6th Secret Friday update. Who knew? It released on July 23rd, 2010. And it added a whole lot of stuff. Like, a lot of stuff. Uh, First of all, it added clay, which is actually kind of rare in these versions. Like, it's pretty damn rare to find clay. And it's going to be even more rare for me because, like, I don't have any chunks loaded with clay, so I'm going to have to go, like, traveling really far out. And there's also reeds now, which if you didn't know, reeds are sugarcane. They used to be called reeds. And those are also gonna be a bit hard to find because, like I said, I haven't generated any new chunks. Uh, or I have already generated a lot of chunks, is what I should say. And there's also a new mob, the slime. The slime was added in this update. I don't know if we'll ever see the slime, but they do drop slime balls. I think slime balls don't really do anything though. So, oh, and the cactus texture changed. So, that's interesting. And that's really about it. There's also bricks and clay blocks and bookshelves. And books were actually made differently back then, if you didn't know. Because nowadays you need like leather and you need leather and 3 paper, but I'm pretty sure in these versions all you need is 3 paper. So all I need is sugarcane, and hopefully that shouldn't be too hard to find. I'm probably gonna have to travel out for a bit though. I should actually. I want to get a stone shovel with me, just so I can get some clay. I don't think I'll use it for anything because there's not gonna be a lot, honestly. And if I was using it for something, I'd be kind of wasting some clay, so I might as well just save it for something special. Can't really do much with clay, except for make clay blocks and bricks. So like clay blocks, technically, yeah, that's like another block you could use. Some people get very creative and they use like all sorts of different blocks. So I think that's really cool. But for this episode, I'm just gonna be traveling out this way in search of some clay and some sugarcane. And hopefully we actually find some. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long. I wanted to do like some building this episode, but this update has like a lot of new stuff in it, so I don't really want to do that. I'd rather just wait. I think, is this the chunk border? Yeah, this is a chunk border right here. Okay. Oh look, there's iron on the surface, damn. Pretty awesome. So I've already said this in my videos, but if you haven't already watched this series, my goals right now is I want to finish my little stone city, and I think I came up with a name for it actually. I want it to be called Spawnestonia. That's the name for the city. So I know it's very creative. Very creative name. Also, if you're wondering why I have these chunk borders, I suggest you watch the video before this one, because that will explain why. Basically, I changed my seed, which, what that does to a world. If you change your seed on a world that, like, already has a seed in the level.dat files, all the new generated chunks will be the new seed that you changed it to, if that makes sense. So all these chunks here, they should be the seed that I put in yesterday. But, or no, not yesterday. I don't think it was yesterday. It was like day before that maybe, but I don't know. I didn't upload for a day, I think, but I don't really mind that much. I also saw that the Cubas, I'm gonna keep calling it Cubas. People like call it Cubies, Cubas, whatever. I don't know why my arm is doing that right now. That's kind of weird. But anyways, the Cubas, one of the Cubas developers, he saw one of my videos and he commented on it, and I thought that was super cool. And I don't know if he's watching this video, but if he is, hi. Well, I guess he's kind of a developer. I mean, it's like, so it's like an open source project, so he's kind of a developer. I don't really know how to explain it. It's more like just people, anybody can really be a developer for the project, I guess. Like anybody, so it's on GitHub, right? So that means that anybody can change the code and request to make to like change the code. If you don't know how GitHub works, that's kind of the basics of how it works. Like you can put your files on the internet, and those are called repositories, and you can make a request to like make a change in the code and say like, hey, I made this change in the code, do you think this would work? And that's called a pull request, right? And once you do that, whoever owns like the repository can decide whether or not he wants to make that change. But in some cases, I believe you also can just like make your own fork of the repository, which basically means that you can just have it to yourself. I mean, you can also just, usually you're able to also just download the source code. I mean, that's what it's for. So you can always make your own changes to it and just keep it to yourself. Like you don't have to make a pull request, of course. The pull request is really just like a suggestion kind of thing, mostly. But I met a couple of cool people on there on the Discord, and they actually told me that they learned quite a lot from contributing to Cubies or Cubas, however you want to say it. I don't I don't know. So yeah, I thought that was really cool. So I guess if you want to learn, and here's the thing, like Zig is a pretty new language as far as I know. It hasn't been around for that long, and not many people have actually used it. So, if you want to learn something, I mean, you could do that if you wanted to, but it's really up to you guys if you want to contribute to the project. I think it would be super cool just to learn some programming stuff. But, I don't know. I've never really messed with GitHub before, so I don't really know how to do any. I don't even know where to look for like. So like, there's a tab on GitHub, right, that says issues, and it says like a bunch of issues, and it's like a bunch of it's like a list of bugs and stuff that needs to be fixed. But I have no idea where to look for like any of the issues, right? Because they'll just say like, okay, there's this thing I want you to change in the code. But when I look at that, I'm like, I don't know where that is in the code. Because there's so many different like text files in the game files, so it's kind of confusing. But I don't know, maybe there's a way. I'm just not really sure. very I'm very new to all this kind of stuff. But it's kind of necessary to learn if you want to get into programming and stuff. Otherwise, if you lose your stuff, then it's like, well, that just sucks for you, I guess. There's nothing you can do about it. It really sucks. But if that's something you guys are interested in, like I've said before, Zig is a very easily readable language. I don't know if it's easy to learn. I just know that the syntax is very readable. Personally, I have no idea how to use it, and I'd rather use a different language. But that's just me. Because there's not a lot of and the reason for that is not because I don't like Zig. It's because like there's not a lot of people who use it. There's not a lot of like tutorials on how to do certain things. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe there is, but so instead, um, I want to learn C# instead. And I'm not doing C++. Like, I know C++, that's what everybody uses for video games, whatever, but I'm not making like crazy video games. I'm not making like the next GTA or whatever. I'm not doing any of that. I don't really care much for like high graphics and stupid stuff like that. I don't know if I should say stupid stuff, but I don't care for that stuff. I mostly just want to play games out of curiosity and fun. So that's why I'm doing C# instead. Because I'm not, and C# is not an easy language to learn. It definitely is difficult. So, no, so did I say C#? I meant C+. C+ is not an easy language to learn. It is pretty difficult. So, I'd rather just start with something that's easy and master it before I do anything crazy. I'm probably going to stick with C#, like, for the rest of my life, honestly. Just because, like, I don't really need to use C+. I don't see C++ as very necessary, but that's just what I think. You can still use C+, obviously. It's just, I feel like it's more of a, for me, I feel like it's more of a, what would you call that? More of a, more of a chore, I guess, is the word. More of a hassle to use it. Oh, look at that, that's weird. But yeah, that's just kind of my whole opinion on programming languages. I'm not a very experienced programmer. I've only made like some stuff in Python. I've made one game in Python. I even tried like writing my own code as like practice. So I tried to like write some text-based RPG thing, and it wasn't very good. It looked like a mess. It was really bad. It was really bad. I was making a lot of if statements, so that kind of gives you an idea of how bad the code was. Um, but it was fun, I guess. Trying to just practice and see what I can do with my skills. Um, but I'm not very experienced. And the reason why I'm not using Python is because Python it's not really meant for games, I'd say. Um, it doesn't have like the performance as the C languages do, at least from what I know. Also, if you're wondering, like, if you ever watch these videos and you're wondering why there's this like stone and grass thing going on, you've probably been seeing this a lot. This is actually a thing, I'm pretty sure, that is like, I don't know why it generates, but it's like erosion or something. And I'm not entirely sure why or how it's a thing, but it's a thing for some reason. Erosion is just a thing, and it's kind of like this. If you ever see this stuff right here. So if you've ever seen that in these videos, and you're like, why does it look like that? That's pretty much why. It's not really a bug or anything like that. I'm pretty sure it's just some erosion thing that can generate. But yeah, that's as much as I know about it. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Like, yeah, I just want to use C# because it's better, has more performance than Python, as far as I know. It can handle like more stuff, right? So I might as well just use that, because why would I use anything else? Also, look at that. We got some clay. Yes. Sweet clay. Give me all that. So in one of the versions, I don't know when this becomes like a thing, but in one of the versions, you're able to like store stuff in your inventory. And what I mean by that is you're able to put stuff. Also, look at this. This does not make any sense. Why is that happening? That's strange. Does that have to do with... I'm not really sure. I don't know, that's kind of weird. Anyways. What was I talking about? I was talking about... Oh yeah, I want to use C# because, like, it has better performance than Python, as far as I know. And I kind of want to make, like, my own Minecraft clone sometime in the future. Obviously, not right now. If that was, like... I feel like if I tried to make a Minecraft clone with the little skills that I have, I wouldn't have any idea what I'm doing. I mean, I still don't really know what I'm doing, honestly, but I'm just writing stuff and it's working. That's all I know. I'm writing stuff and it does different things, and that's all that matters. Anyways, oh, what the hell? Is that normal? That's weird. Why did it... That's... okay. I don't know why. Some of these cave openings are really weird, man. Anyways, yeah. It's better than Python in performance. And C# is also easy to learn. It's not that hard. So I just think it would be better, especially for a Minecraft clone. Like, if I made a Minecraft clone in Python, it would not run very well. So using C# is just a better idea for anything like that. But yeah. Oh my gosh, my neck is just, my neck is sore. I've tried to have good posture when I'm sitting, but it's like whenever I try to fix my posture, my neck feels like really uncomfortable and it's not good. And right now my neck hurts and I don't know why. It's like really sore. It just got really sore all of a sudden. Just random tunnels, random caves. And over here, this should be the base, as far as I know. I'm pretty sure this is the place we went to last video, I think, right? Is this the same place? And then we went past it, we went like that way. I don't remember. I just know that we went in like that general direction in my last video. The last couple videos have been mostly just exploration based, not too much building. Well, I did do some building in some of them, but most of them have just been like me walking around, doing whatever. So that's really about it. I really need to get like a massage or something, or I don't know. Something needs to be done about my back. My back is also a little sore. Should always try to have good posture. Like don't be like me and hunch over when you're like whenever I'm tired, I always default to hunching over and it's really bad. Like I should not be doing that. And I do it like all the time because I don't like fixing my posture. I don't like fixing my posture. I'm so used to having my neck over and it doesn't feel good. And right now my neck hurts in the back. I don't like it. So yeah, just don't even hunch over in the first place like I did, because that's not a good idea. Been mostly quiet in a lot of my videos. I don't know if I should say mostly. I feel like I do talk a lot. But I don't really want to... Why is it lagging so much right now? Oh my god. Lagging like... Whoa, okay. That was a little weird. It's lagging like crazy when I get back home. Oh my god, what is going on? I don't know why that happens. Is there just like a thing underneath? There must be something happening underneath my base where it's making the game lag really bad. Or maybe it's... I'm wondering if it's just the chunks, like the spawn chunks, that are just laggy like this. I don't really know why. Maybe that's what the issue is. Or maybe it's having a difficult time loading in all these buildings, and maybe that's what it is. I don't know how much memory this instance is using. I don't think it's a lot. So, but it really doesn't need that much memory, to be honest. Look at this erosion over here. It's really weird. Oh, what? I can't place it? Hold on, that doesn't make sense. Do I have to place it on a dirt block? Yes, you have to place it on a dirt block. Okay. Interesting. I don't know why that you have to do that. Has that all? I feel like that hasn't always been a thing. Also, oops, I just realized that my skin actually changed. Fuck, that was a bad screenshot. I don't like taking screenshots in these versions because you can't take a screenshot. You can't do F2, so I have to do it like manually, take a screenshot. And I don't like doing that because I have to drag it over the screen. It's kind of annoying to do, but it's whatever. I don't really have any storage for my clay. But, okay, if I put this in here, okay, I can't do that. But I think if I cooked this, it would turn into bricks. Brick blocks, I mean. So that's neat. We got 10 clay. 10 clay. Now I have to figure out a spot to put all this. My chests are getting a little bit out of control. You can see I just have like so much random stuff everywhere. I put torches in with the gold. I don't know why I did that. I could probably just put it here. Yeah, a lot of my... Wait a minute, why did I not... Okay. I'd probably be labeling these. So I should be... I'm just putting this in here because there's nowhere else for me to put it. And I don't know where to put it. And I'm putting this in here too because I don't know where else to put it. Let's put this here. Actually, no, none of these are empty. I thought one of them might have been empty. Okay. And I have a bunch of, look how much sand I got. I was digging for a while. I think that's going to be about it for this episode. I know this episode was a shorter one, but I don't really have much to do. Really, I'm just going to be building more of the city. That's really about it. And then after that, I'm going to move out of this area. Hopefully. And those are kind of my plans right now, but I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.